first of all, like, what's your biggest pain right now? Like, anything I can do to help?
Oh, I got nothing, man. I mean, I'm good. I start on Monday and I'm in the process of moving all my stuff and uprooting my life and all that. But from a professional standpoint, my last day's on Friday, my first day's on Monday. I'm set.
Cool, man. How do you feel?
Great. Yeah, I'm really excited. Um, the whole process was interesting and some expectations, were a little off and some were on. And so overall, very happy with the way the process worked out.
Tell me a bit more about what your experience is like with us.
It was a little bit of a slow start for me in terms of like the searching and the application processing and things like that, I think. And so I don't know, I guess I was just a little hesitant through those first 2 weeks. The initial deposit was kind of a non-negligible amount of money for me. So I felt significantly invested and I still hadn't really had any like kind of firsthand experience that was going to show that this was going to work. And so it was kind of a interesting start. And then, once that CS customer success team, really got rolling on those automated applications, started to see all of the kind of automated notifications come in from the applications being processed, from the cold emails going out to these hiring managers. It was very interesting to see the spectrum of reactions from people when they get emails from strangers. But I was very happy, once all that got rolling in terms of the amount of time and effort it seemed like was being put into the search over probably it was probably like the third or fourth week range that things began to materialize into interviews. And it wasn't like an overwhelming amount, but there was, clearly some success on that sense and doing multiple phone interviews a week and with several of those progressing to like first and second round interviews. I kind of had my first round of serious, um, I guess, interest from companies all happen at the same time, three or four companies at once that I was progressing progressing through the ranks um, with each having kind of their own pros and cons. I ended up getting securing the offer from SBE Vision, and realistically, they were the clearest lead that I had on a fully remote position, which was like the main motivation that I had for entering the job market. And so once I got the offer from them, it was, I kind of had a time and had an expiration date on it. So I was pretty happy with the result and just went ahead and accepted, and that was it.
Then what to turn this on the other end, like what is the most valuable part of Relentless in your experience?
Two things come to mind. I mean, the resume workshop was I feel pretty valuable in terms of just shifting really understanding the persuasive kind of perspective on that. Having that metric based kind of stuff, really like concrete selling points for yourself. I don't think I've done a very good job on that sort of thing in the past, and um, it's like it's very different than the nature of my actual work, but sort of embracing the persuasive nature of the job search as its own thing versus um, my skills in my job translating to the job search itself, which it really doesn't. And then just the sheer amount of time saved, really. The metrics in the Relentless portal, I think we're at like three or 400 applications. And so in today's world of having to manually input all the information into each application, that's, 10, 20 hours. I don't know how many, but a fair number of hours that I didn't have to do that. So I'm happy
Cool.
about that.
So we always ask, like, we have a rating score of one, two, and three. What would you rate us out of one, two, and three?
We'll give it a three. It was solid.
Cool.
Good value.
So like let's imagine, I mean, we can do the math here. Like how many hours do you think you saved week on week running your search with Relentless?
I would probably say anywhere between like 5 to 6 a week. I would say like most days after work, I would try to do an hour or so of job
Cool.
interviews or
Cool.
job applications.
Anything else I can do for you, man?
No, man, I think I'm good. I really appreciate your time, and I am um you know, pleasantly surprised and relieved, like in today's world, you never really know that whether people are going to deliver on the things that they say that they can deliver on, and you guys did, and I appreciate that.